Anguished Ant admits he has put wife, Lisa, through hell with his battles with drugs and depression. The TV favorite has huge regrets about his behavior, and says it has put pressure on their marriage. TV presenter Ant McPartlin admits he put his wife, Lisa, through hell and put pressure on the marriage. Ant McPartlin pictured with his childhood sweetheart Lisa on the wedding day, but he reveals Strictly Come Dancing makeup boss Lisa, 40, has coped amazingly during his stint in rehab after his drug binge and addiction to painkillers nearly killed him. He also praises longtime pal Dec, from whom he has been apart for the longest time since meeting as kids. And he says they hope to reunite for a Celebrity in November, but are still awaiting the go-ahead. Ant says of his marriage, I've put Lisa through hell with mood swings and depression and how it affects you. I'm very sorry about the effect it has on partners. This kind of stuff puts strains on any marriage. In hindsight, I should have mentioned it earlier, but you're embarrassed about it. Ant McPartlin says he was worried about his wife in rehab and regrets his behavior. Ant McPartlin hopes he can reunite with long-term pal Dec on a Celebrity. Asked if his marriage can survive the trauma of the last few months, Ant says all I can say at the moment is that SHE's been amazing, fantastic throughout. And we're good. I was desperately worried about Lisa in rehab. But they start introducing phone calls after a few weeks. This is something that I've gone through. I've done it. I've stuck to it. I'm proud of doing it. There's a very positive outcome, which is great. Lisa has gone back to work. SHE's got all the pre-filming for Strictly next week. SHE's been very supportive. As has Dec. Time will tell about the marriage. It's very personal. Isn't it? Ant McPartlin, pictured with Dan Wharton, speaks out about his battles with drugs and depression. Ant and Lisa were teenage sweethearts who met on the Smash Hits tour in Newcastle. Ant McPartlin says his makeup artist wife, Lisa, has been supportive during his long stint in rehab. Ant and Lisa, née Armstrong, were teenage sweethearts who met on the Smash Hits tour in Newcastle in 1994. He was 18 and performing with Dec as PJ Duncan, and Lisa was 17 in band Juice. They dated for 11 years before Ant proposed while on holiday in Dubai in 2005. The following year they wed in a star-studded ceremony in Taplow, Bucks, with Dec as best man. But their relationship has been tested in recent years as they appeared to struggle to have a family. Ant says, I would just say it's a very private matter. We've struggled, like a lot of couples do. It's very personal. Ant McPartlin proposed to his long-term partner Lisa while on holiday in Dubai in 2005. Ant McPartlin, right, pictured with Lisa, Dec and Claire Buckfield at awards do. Ant McPartlin gives wife, Lisa, the Ida TV host, has also enjoyed spending time with mum Christine, who has been staying with him as he adjusts to normal life again. She raised Ant and his younger sister Sarah on a tough council estate after his dad Raymond walked out on the family when he was just 10. Ant says of his mum, SHE's happy to have me back. People do notice the difference in you when you're down and depressed. She noticed it. She said SHE's really happy to have her old son back, which is nice to hear. Ant McPartlin will soon be reunited with his TV pal Dec after months apart. Ant McPartlin, pictured with Robbie Williams, has worked for years with his TV pal Dec. Ant McPartlin refuses Jeremy Kyle's request to wear Sunderland shirt at charity do. Ant says his issues never impacted on his professionalism, largely because of his TV partner and best friend Dec. He explains, because we've got such a great working relationship. I enjoy my job so much. I love it. It would be hell during the day in terms of the pain from the knee. But when you go live there's an adrenaline buzz, your professionalism kicks in and you just get through the job. I would take stuff so I was in no pain whatsoever during the show so that I could perform, especially on shows like Saturday Night Takeaway where it's very energetic. You just don't think about it. It's not until late at night when the pain kicks in again and you're on your own and depressed about it. Ant McPartlin says he enjoys his job so much and can't wait to work with Dec. Ant McPartlin, pictured struggling with crutches as he talks about his battle with depression. He opened up exclusively to The Sun about sleepless nights spent sweating and scratching. Ant thinks his story is a lesson to others, saying money doesn't make you happy. That's been well documented over the years, but it helps to have a good life, though. I'm very lucky. Happiness for me is eventually being pain-free. I'll be very happy when that happens. But you know, it's learning to have a better balanced life for me. Enjoy yourself, take time off, don't run yourself into the ground, travel more and look after yourself. When you get into your 40s you have to make some changes in your life. Losing weight, feeling fitter makes you happier. The endorphins you get for gymming it, I feel 10 times better on a daily basis. mcpartlin says his marriage to Lisa has been tested as they appeared to struggle to have a family. mcpartlin met Lisa on the Smash Hits tour in Newcastle in 1994. Now he has to get used to getting back into routine, and linking up with his longtime pal Deck, and adds, "I can't wait. There will be a big adjustment period. We work a lot, me and Deck. We love it. But this whole period has shown we need to look after our health properly. I worked out that I have had 7 big operations in 10 years for various things. And I keep going back to work too quickly. I'll take more time off and take care of myself. We've got a grueling schedule, don't get me wrong, I love it, and I want to do it with Deck and he wants to do it with me. So you kind of just get on with it." mcpartlin backs telebeauty Holly Willoughby as a stand-in for a celeb. mcpartlin shows off his impressive ball skills on Britain's Got Talent and says of a possible celeb comeback in November, "I'll be honest, I've still got to do all of the physio on my leg before I consider flying out to Australia. They wouldn't sign it off today because I'm not fully fit yet. And I'll still have to have another operation after I'm a celebrity. That op goes back to the original fracture where the hole is now to clean it up. I'm recovering really well, ahead of schedule slightly. But I'll leave it up to them. We've struggled, like a lot of couples," mcpartlin, "but do I want to be on screen? Good God, yes. It's pretty likely I'll get out there. But what you don't want to do is, if there's any setbacks along the way, then rush it and make it worse. I don't want to go through this again. In the past I would have gone against doctor's advice and just done it. But now I have to sit back." Deck completely gets it. He would find it very odd to do it with someone else or do it on his own. It would be really weird. I wouldn't watch it. Massive support from the public over his battle has lifted Ant's spirits more than anything. He says the support has been brilliant and I would like to thank everybody for it. The letters and emails have been overwhelming. Deck's got a lot of stuff that helps showed us. I've learned of the effect addiction to painkillers has had on so many people like you wouldn't even believe. I've had wives writing about their husbands and the trouble they've been in. I've been quite teary reading it all. Ant is naturally wary of facing his fans for the first time since news of his battle emerged. But he says it's helpful to me that people can come up to me in the street and talk to me about it. What does he make of speculation Holly Willoughby could fill in for him? He says she is a good mate. She'd do a good job. We could create a show where we audition people to fill in for me. But we're getting ahead of ourselves because I'll be there. ITV have been brilliant, very supportive from day one. They told me I could take a year off, which I don't need. But they gave me that option, which is great. I just need to manage it better. We'll still do all of the on-screen stuff. We'll still do behind-the-scenes producing because we love it. But we just need to put more breaks in and take more time and actually go away. Holly Willoughby and Philip Schofield wish Ant mcpartlin well as he checks into rehab on his Britain's Got Talent boss Simon Cowell. He adds he's been great as well. He had no idea. He wouldn't have done. By the time we all get together I would have been in work mode, so he would never have known. Ant also reveals he was cheered by his Saturday Night Takeaway colleague Stephen Mulhern in rehab. He explains, "We're doing a pilot with Stephen called in for a penny. Do you know, that really lifted my spirits. ITV commissioned a pilot, and I got sent the video near the very end of rehab and I pissed myself laughing. It was the best medicine ever." The Sun on Sunday is making a donation to a drugs charity of Ant's choice at his request. Action on Addiction is one of many organizations that offer advice and support to users and their loved ones. The charity has 2 treatment centers, Clouds House in Wiltshire and Hope House, a specialist treatment center for women, in London. It also runs community-based services in Liverpool and Essex. You can contact Action on Addiction via their website, www.actiononaddiction.org.uk. Another option is the drug education service Frank, which is particularly aimed at young people. You can call on 0300 123 6600. The website is talktofrank.com. Meanwhile, AdFam offers support for families of drug and alcohol users. Visit their website adfam.org.uk or call 020-3817-9410. Ant is also passionate about halting the growing scourge of prescription drugs. He says they are an epidemic in America. "I've talked a lot about that in rehab. It's starting over here. Many people are not aware of how strong these things are. Lorraine Kelly reveals she once took same painkiller as Ant McPartlin. Copyright The Sun on Sunday. Our lawyers are watching.